welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are reacting to Boston Bruins at Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 6 of the 2024 Stanley Cup Playoffs first round. Leafs have to win. Bruins win, series over. Leafs win, they're going back to Boston. They're shipping back up to Boston for Game 7 on Saturday. See what I did there? No Matthews. Won the problem Game 5. I don't think it's going to be a problem tonight. They play well without him. It's not going to be as much of a problem as we thought. So, we'll find out, though. No Matthews. I don't think it'll be a problem. But we'll find out. Leafs playing at home in Toronto versus the Boston Bruins. How we doing, Rory? To keep their season alive. 60 minutes, maybe more, between the Leafs being eliminated and keeping their season alive for 2 more days. They did it once. See if they could do it again. Win 60 more minutes to earn 60 more minutes and possibly another series. 12 minutes to the puck drop. Matthew Nyes scored the winner last game. So it wasn't Matthew who scored the winner from Arizona. Just wasn't the one we thought. But, you know, it's kind of funny. I actually called it. When I made that Cabriolet for OT winner joke, guess what? I wasn't wrong, because if you looked at the Leafs Reddit, hear me out. If you looked at the Leafs Reddit the day after the overtime win, there was a clip posted of John Tavares crashing the net with speed, passing the puck to Nyes, Nyes pots it. Guess what happened in 2003? Matt Sundin crashes the net with speed, passes the puck to Tomas Cabriolet. Cabriolet pots it for the winner. Similar, a very, very similar play in 2003's playoffs between Sundin and Tomas Cabriolet that Tavares and Nyes had in game 5. No joke. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to link that post on my on the chat, because I was joking about dropping Cabriolet's name because, you know, I read somebody's comment and then I made the joke off. Whatever. But yeah. Can't be far back. Should be. No. 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 Ah, here we go. There it is. Share. Here we go. Share. Copy link. I'm popping that in the chat. 21 years later. How ironic. I know. Should be. It's the first comment. The Cabriolet goal. Or the Cabriolet, and yep. 91 divided by 13 is 7. Leafs in 7, yes. So yeah, I basically called it. Dangle may have called who was going to score. I called how it would happen. How's that work? I called how it would happen. I think that's cooler. I think that's cooler. He called who would score. I called how it would happen. Because I was watching the last period on live. I didn't watch the full-on game, but I watched the overtime on live because that's just how it panned out. So, was that America Pachuca second leg stream, and I called how it would happen. So, but waiting for this puck to be dropped in 9 minutes for Game 6. Leafs fought their way to 6. Let's see if they fight their way to 7. And then hopefully this time actually fight their way to win a Game 7. But did you really think it was going to be easy? I got to say, it was never going to be easy. It was going to be some like this if we were going to slay the dragon. I mean, who are we kidding? This is the way it has to be. This is the way it has to be. Said the same thing in 2018. What happened? But this is the way it has to be. Maple Leaf Square. Okay, now that's just stupid. Flipping that reverse jersey to the Drew House side during a Leafs Bruins series, because that's black and yellow, is really stupid. Maybe not in Boston, but in Toronto it is. Lol. Let's see. Who will the Bruins put in net? No, just talking about goalie misplays during the playoffs so far. I don't think that's a misplay. I just think that's a really bad angle. The Varlamov one doesn't seem like a misplay to me. It just seems like the puck banked off a little bit further away than he expected, and it put him in a bad position. But okay. All right. Sure. I don't think that's a misplay. I think that's a little bit too harsh. I really do. Like, normally you go behind the net to play the puck. It normally gets to the stick instead of hitting off the iron. Just a hunch. I mean, I understand how he screwed it up. I understand. But whatever. But I don't play goalie. Hell, Rory doesn't either. If I was playing hockey, I'm probably playing winger. I'm not tall enough to be a center or a defenseman. I can. At least when I played ball hockey, I was fast. And I sort of ran like I was skating, but it was like a slidey floor anyway. Oh, they brought Charles Barkley on studio. Oh, that's cool. I guess he's getting Biz back for the puck dump. I wish TNT had the Stanley Cup final. Not that the Leafs will make it, but if they did, well, I'm not listening to Sean McDonough anyway because, well, the games I'm doing, well, I ain't got to listen to him anyway. I think ESPN's games are worse, though. But again, I was back when I was in high school, we at least played floor hockey, ball hockey at least, 2 weeks per semester. So for 4 years, there was that little unit. I always played on the wing, but I am pretty fast. And with the way that floor was, I basically kind of was running like I was skating. Because if you're going to play it, might as well play it the way that might as well go all the way. I felt like I was William Neander when I was playing that ball hockey. I was playing ball hockey, floor hockey, whatever you want to call it. I felt like I was William Nylander. I mean, back then I said Marner, but that's before I thought Marner was, a punk. When I started thinking Mitch Marner was a punk, I graduated high school. It was around when I graduated high school. Because 2019 sort of proved that Mitch Marner, the 2019 Bruins series sort of proved that Mitch Marner was a punk. And he still is a punk. Okay, no, he did play well in Game 5, but still. That's the least you could do since Matthews is out. That's the least you could do. I still want more. Sean McDonough is the most boring announcer. He's so boring. Ray Ferraro carries him as much as he's able to. I'd agree with that. I also miss Darren Pang. They don't use him enough. And it's sad he's in Chicago now as well. That doesn't seem right at all. It doesn't. Doesn't at all. But hey, at least Joe Bowen's still around. Speaking of, rest in peace to a legend, Bob Cole. Hockey night in Canada. Legend. Yeah, it's not enough though. Amazing announcer. Grew up listening to his calls on Saturday nights. Teams are coming out 150 before the puck drop. Out the hill. I'm not a Serb. How we doing? Wait, did they give did they give Charles Barkley a wooden stick? Oh, they all do. Okay, I was like, that is so 1970. I don't even know if it's smart to use a wooden stick nowadays. I don't know. I think that stick would get broken instantly, especially the way they play. Personally. Besides, you lose the fun of taping. Well, they didn't tape them, but you lose the fun of taping the stick anyway. Heel toe, by the way. Heel to toe, by the way. Game, the puck's about to drop. Jeremy Swayman in net for the Bruins. Ah, Lord. No, they didn't go to Olmark. Okay. They want to make this hard. Well, that makes sense. But Joseph Woll, 2 of his playoff wins have came while facing elimination. And the puck has been dropped. We're underway. Leafs have to win at home to take it back to Boston. Simple as. Starting with Tavares Nyes. Saved. Chris Rooney, Dan O'Rourke, the refs. Here we go. Bruins got the early shot. Leafs in the blue, Bruins in the white. With black and yellow accents. 1938 left in the period. Matthew Nyes. Game 5, Toronto won 2-1 in overtime. Leafs have to dominate the faceoffs just like they did in Game 5. Especially when Domi was on. He really dominated the faceoff dot. He really did. Nylander, Tavares. Nyes still on the ice. Mason Loray, Charlie McAvoy, Hampus Lindholm, Brandon Carlo, and Kevin Shattenkirk, Parker Wotherspoon, the defenders for Boston. Their forwards, Brad Marchand, Charlie Cole, Morgan Geekie, Jake DeBrusk, Pavel Zacha, David Pasternak, James Van Riemsdyk, Trent Frederick, Justin Brazeau, John Beecher, Jesper Boakvist, Pat Maroon. Their forwards. Their goalie, Jeremy Swayman. I saw that he did. Then I saw him get stretchered out. Kayfabe. Healthy enough to return in Winnipeg and hit moves. Not healthy enough to fully come back. Forwards for Toronto, Matthew Knies, John Tavares, William Nylander, Robertson, Holmberg, Gregor, Bertuzzi, Domi, Marner, Connor DeWar, David Camp, Kalle Yarncrook. The defense, Morgan Riley, Ilya Labushkin, Simon Benoit, Jake McCabe, Simone Benoit, Jake McCabe, Joel Edmondson, Timothy Liljegren, and Joseph Woll in net. Samsonov, of course, the backup, which I don't even think that's a good idea. Shot. Cleared away. Domi. $18 minutes to go in the period. Leafs have it at their blue line. Stretch pass and go straight to a Bruin, which JVR, not just any Bruin, JVR. Man, he's the one who's going to eliminate us, isn't he? JVR is going to have something to do with us being eliminated if the Leafs get eliminated, right? I mean, who are we kidding? Of course. Who are we kidding? Of course. I know enough to know JVR is going to be the one to eliminate the Leafs if we get eliminated. What's the most forced debate in sports history in your opinion? LeBron is the GOAT over Michael Jordan. Jordan is the GOAT. I don't want to hear it. The LeBron-Jordan debate is the most forced debate in sports history. It really is. I mean, LeBron does not compare to Jordan at all. Shot blocked away. Benoit. Pachuca wins 4-0. No. I say Columbus wins 3-2. There's going to be goals. 3-2 Columbus. That's where I'm standing right now. Of course, it's not my final prediction. That'll come in the video right before the final on the 31st of May. But right now, I stick with Columbus. How could the Winnipeg Jets be that bad? Because they're not as good as Colorado? Duh. Pachuca's playing at home. Don't care. I don't think that changes anything. Called by Swayman, that's going to be a face-off. Tell that to the LeBron fans. Tell that to the LeBron stands. They still don't listen. Like, at least Patrick Mahomes. Well, no, Patrick did lose Super Bowl to Tom Brady. But I think 5 rings for Patrick Mahomes, you could have an argument to say that he's better than Brady with the way Mahomes is playing. He's got to age well, but hell, he could get his 4th ring this year. I could see a Brady-Mahomes debate being a lot less forced than Jordan versus LeBron. I still think Brady will always be the GOAT, but saved by Swayman, that'll be another face-off. 16-40. Any chance of the Maple Leafs playoff run continuing? I mean, there's a chance. I definitely think they'll win 6. I don't think this ends tonight. I legit have a feeling it's not ending tonight. Like, I woke up today and said, nah, it's not ending tonight. It's not. Face-offs won in the first period. Toronto's won all 4. They won 16 in Game 5. They dominated the first period in Game 5 as well. Just hopefully they don't get scored on. Shot goes past Woll behind the net. 16-20. What about Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi? No, I don't think that's forced. I think Messi is the obvious GOAT now, but for a while, I don't think it was forced. Now it may be, but for the most part, no, it wasn't. Are hillbillies and rednecks the same thing? I say yes. I'd say yes, they are, but that's just my opinion. I wouldn't want to be called a hillbilly, though. I'd rather be called a redneck, but I don't live in a shotgun shack. I think that's the difference. Leafs Eastern Conference Finals run. Let's take this step by step, okay? Let's win the first round. Let's win tonight. Let's win Game 7. Then let's play the second round. It's still Florida. That's we can flip the script on Florida, but behind the net. Shot, and that goes past and out of play. Thoughts on Zlatan going to LA Galaxy? Are you stuck in 2018? Messi's obviously, I mean, he is now. But yeah, if the Leafs win this round, let's go from there. Let's let them get out of this round before we start screaming about an ECF run. Maybe win 2 games against Florida too. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not Sketch either. I think the facial hair stops that comparison from happening, though. But I can see where you're coming from. Why are you worried the Patriots might not win 1 game this season? Because I didn't say that, but I think Drake May sucks. I think Drake May's a joke. So I hope I'm wrong. I mean, Jacoby Brissett will probably play most of this season anyway. I trust him more than I do Drake May. So there's that. Drake May trash. Drake May trash. Should have drafted J.J. McCarthy. Drake May trash. 1505. Going for a line change. Trent Frederick off. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't win a treble, didn't win the World Cup. Messi has 100 more assists. Cristiano Ronaldo has less trophies and awards. This is true. Another face-off for the Leafs. Holmberg. Do you think the Patriots quarterback will do something? I don't know. Plays forward back to the blue line. I really don't want to talk about the Patriots right now. We'll talk about them in August. Maybe July. I mean, OTAs haven't even started. There's nothing to talk about, Gregor. OTAs don't even happen until what, later this month? Why would I be drinking Leafs tears? I'm a Leafs fan. That would be cannibalism. That would be cannibalism. Why would I? Okay. Why would I do that? I'd rather be sipping on a nice Chianti. I'd rather be sipping on a nice Chianti. No, that is incidental. Remember the Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup in the Love Guru. I wish that was real life. Only the Leafs can win the Stanley Cup in movies. And it's still unrealistic. That goes behind the net. Out of play. 13-27-0-0-3 to 0 shots. That'll be a TV timeout. Still unrealistic. Hit that like button. Get this one going. Super chats are on as well. Of course. Don't sing that yet. That's after Game 7. Hit that like button. Wi-Fi's on the fritz, boys. Jesus H. Christ. Because of course it would be. as soon as the game starts. So we don't lose the freaking comments on. Probably be better than Sheldon Keefe. Sadly enough, I think Vern Troyer's dead. Didn't he die? Honestly, his corpse would still be better than Sheldon Keefe. I'm just glad Sheldon Keefe didn't throw Samsonov out there. He's not that stupid. Wow. No, I don't see it. Canada gets out of their group. I'll say that before we even get a new manager, but Canada gets out of the group. Depending on what manager we get, I'll say more. Canada's going to shock some people, is my point. At the Copa America, is my point. Well, I didn't know R-Truth was still a heel. We tried to get heel heat. I didn't even know he knew football, but they probably fed him that line. Who am I kidding? But he's not wrong. Messi is better. Messi is better. I've seen the light. Face off. Tavares. Draw gets reset. 13-27. Neander in the dot against Cole. How'd the Maple Leafs not win the Stanley Cup but was all in color? Because they haven't won since 1967. Shot. It's been a long... TVs weren't in color in 1967. This is true. It's a lot more painful. Saved by Swayman. And Leafs fans don't deserve it. England fans do deserve the pain. Leafs fans don't. 12:39 left in the period. Scoreline 0-0. 0-0, 0-0. England fans deserve the pain. Leafs fans don't. There's the difference. We just want to see a parade. We're not, well, we are a bit delusional, but we just want to see a parade. Face off for the Leafs in the offensive zone. Max Domi, who dominated the circle. And he doesn't win the draw. 112-14 face-offs. Didn't win this one, though. They are. Well, cards in general are expensive. Like, I got that display case. I don't remember what it's called. Collector's pack, whatever, for Christmas of, like, MLS cards. Cost a good bit. Why didn't I open it on camera? Well, I don't. Probably should have, actually. That would have been a good content for the off season. They're playing the Bruins right now. If they win the series, they would have beaten the Bruins. Now you confuse me. No, not really. No. Like, I mean, he does good things, but I don't like his content. I'm not interested. Let me put it like this. He's a good guy who does good things as far as I know. I don't hate him. I don't like watching his content. I think it's not annoying, but I just think it's a waste of time. It's not interesting to me. But then again, I want to learn things, and I love sports. You know, I think he's a good person. I'm not interested in his content, but There's a different set. Like is two different things. As a person, I respect him. I like Mr. Beast as a person. His content, no. No, because I'm just not interested. He does good things. I'm just not interested in watching it. But I wouldn't hate on him as a person. As far as I know. Because he's a philanthropist. I saw that. That's just classic R-Truth. Yeah, they're probably not beating the Panthers, but let me hope we can flip the script on them just like we would the Bruins. 10:48 left in the period. 5 shots to 0, but it's still 0-0 on the score. They're trying to crash the net more. That's the good news. They learned that's what they got to do when they have the puck. Crash the net on Swayman and pop the puck in his face instead of shooting from the perimeter, which that's the good news. You have to crash the net with speed against Swayman to have a chance. You can't shoot him. You can't shoot from the point. It's really hard to do against Swayman. You can't shoot from the point, the perimeter, just to score against him. It's impossible. He's going to save it 9 times out of 10. And it's not going to be a muffin that he lets in. He's going to be covered like hell. Shot blocked away. Which I guess is normal, but the closest time the Leafs almost got the Stanley Cup since 1967. 1993, conference finals, then Dougie Gilmour got slashed. We should have won that series against the Kings. We didn't. They should have won in 93. It should have been Leafs versus Habs in the 93 Stanley Cup final. It wasn't. And there's a reason why I hate the LA Kings. Shot missed. You thought it was just I hate the LA Kings. No, I have a reason. And they stopped the play. Is there going to be a penalty? Yep, Leafs are going to the power play. Now score! The Leafs were in the West back then. I think they were in the West back then, ironically enough. That was when the expansion wasn't even enough. They were in the West. I know, weird. Leafs are on the power play. Marchand roughing against Bertuzzi. Leafs have a 2-minute power play. Now score! They have the shot advantage, 6-1. Just like the first period of Game 5. They're playing the exact same way. Now score! (1993) Toronto Maple Leafs. Matthew from the Panthers won the Pat McAfee show. Yep, they were in the West. That was weird to me, but that's when the Campbell and the Norris division. The Habs were in the West in 21. Well, that was different. They were playing for the Campbell Bowl, but that was the semifinal they were put in. But I guess technically they were the Western Conference champions. Technically, going into the Stanley Cup final, and then they lost in 5. Did they touch the Campbell Bowl? I think they did, didn't they? They touched it, right? Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Hey, I don't know if you know about hockey. Don't touch the conference championship. Don't. It never ends well for you. And don't touch the President's Trophy either, but you're already cursed if you win the President's Trophy. But if you touch it, yeah, you are screwed. Be totally honest. I can't believe that the New York Rangers didn't tank. Well, they still may not win the cup, but I'm surprised they didn't tank in the first round. I mean, it's been recently that, I thought y'all touched it. Which, that's even weirder, but Toronto on a 2-minute power play. Campbell Bowl. Then again, the Leafs would have won the Campbell Bowl if they won in 93 to play the Habs, but So who knows? We both could have Campbell Bowls in our freaking trophy case if it wasn't for the slash. Plays forward is the Leafs. But shut up, Ryan. You weren't even alive for 93. I saw the highlights. Shot missed or blocked away. Unlike 67. Go, go, go. What are we doing? Marner, what the hell? Domi, Tavares, Marner, Nylander, Riley on the ice. And they're making a change. Robertson, Yarncrook, Tavares, Nylander, Riley with 45 left in the power play. No, I said that's why I'm surprised the Rangers didn't tank because they won the President's Trophy. Robertson! Well, this is a horrible power play. 8 minutes. I don't want to see the Leafs go on the power play again, frankly. Shot and wide by Matthew Nyes. Shot, no tip. Goes to the back to the blue line, McCabe. Shot, tip, and saved by Swayman. 13 seconds left on the power play. They did not score. I would have been losing my head if they did. Because they would have scored on the power play. Nyes missed it. But they put on more shots with the second team than the first. How about play the second? How about play the second power play unit instead of the first? I don't know. Maybe you should. Maybe 9 shots to 1. Maybe there needs to be something changed about the power play because you can't score on it. I remember a day when the Leafs power play with this core was automatic. What happened? Do I like Monday Night Raw? I mean, it's been a good show recently. No masterclass from Tottenham versus Man City. Well, they did lose to Chelsea. You're probably right. 7:41. Two seconds in the power play, drops the player. Goes back to Wolff. $7:20 left in the period. I mean, yeah, the Leafs are they pretty much are Cowboys fans. I mean, they pretty much are, yeah. I don't think we're as delusional as Cowboys fans, but once we get any positivity, we freaking huff it like copium. So, if we're losing, we huff anger. Center ice face off. 7:12 in the first period. Leafs win the draw. 2 shots on goal in the first period in Game 5 by the Bruins. Guess what? They only have 1 in this first period. Leafs are dominating the first periods of this series. And they've only got 1 goal to show for it because, of course, I don't know why. It makes no sense. DeWar. Riley takes it in. Gregor shot. And, okay. Not good. And the Bruins are gooning it up. Shambar's goal against Real Madrid from recently should have been disallowed. I say no. 6:35 left in the first period. Please tell me the Leafs didn't get a penalty there. Don't do nothing stupid, boys. Why? 6:35, 9 shots to 1. Don't give up a power play because I have a bad feeling they're going to allow a goal there. Hit that like button. Super chats are on. That'll be a face-off in the Bruins offensive zone. Tavares in the circle. 6:35. Leafs win the draw. Benoit from deep. Doesn't get a tip. 10 shots to 1. But it was on goal. Tavares chasing the puck. Leafs defending very well. I mean, they're playing well throughout these past 2 games. They've only just scored 2 goals. That's the problem. But Joseph Woll is legitimately a Vezina times Dominic Hasek times Patrick Waugh times George Vezina right now. It would be nice to score some goals, though. 5:55. But the Leafs are playing well. Marner and gets it stolen once he stole it. But hey, that was a good play. 5:40 left in the period. Boom, 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 boom. Marner. Marner picks it. Off the wall. Maple Leafs fans have only one chance. Go, Leafs, go. Well, it's not football. They don't make their own chance. But, that would be nice. But Scotiabank Arena is quiet anyway because it's all suits. So, you know what? I wish they had more chance. I feel like if the real fans were in there, they might. Shot! Oh, what a save by Swayman. I thought that went in. Catch up to him, catch up to him, catch up to him. Good check, good check. Marchand. Pick it up, Liljegren. There we go. There we go. Holmberg, 436. There aren't many hockey chants, exactly. But if anybody could figure them out, I think it would be real Leafs fans and not suits. But that's just my opinion. 4:28, 11 shots to 1 in this period for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they still don't have a goal. Just like they only had 1 at the end of the first period of the last game, and they still dominated the shot count. Ooh. Plays forward. Is that a Goodoo or a Badu? And McAvoy. They blow the whistle. 4:10-0-0. Doesn't look like there's any penalties. Real Leaf fans. Yeah, the real fans are out in Maple Leaf Square. The suits are in Scotiabank Arena. I mean, the Air Canada Center. I can't believe I just said Scotiabank. Ugh, that was disgusting. The real fans. It would be nice to be at a Leafs game in the Air Canada Center. I think it would be more fun in Maple Leaf Square, though, in my opinion. In my opinion. So, hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on as well. 4 minutes left in the period. Let's hope the Leafs at least get out of it with a draw, if not a 1-goal lead. See how it goes. Man, the Leafs have been playing well since they lost game 5. Or game 4, my bad. SDPN were damn right. The guys in the suits put on a Leafs jersey, wave your towel. But they're not. I don't know why. I gotta be professional for my client. You're at a Leafs game. Put on the jersey. There's Leaf fans out there in Maple Leaf Square that would kill to have your seat, and you're wearing a damn suit. Get off your high horse. Swear. Face-off for the Leafs. They win the draw. Man, they've been dominating face-offs for the past 2 games. I love it. I mean, they've been playing well for the past 2 games in general, but they've been dominating face-offs. Domi. Maximum Domi. Almost makes a play happen because he's a very good player. He's what I want Mitch Marner to be. But that's just my opinion. That's also true. That's also a good point. Shot rings around the boards. 333. Drop pass. Leafs forechecking well. 3:23 left in the period. And Matthew Nye steals the puck. Leafs still, well, they're chasing it, but they're going to have possession in their own zone. Edmondson. 3:07. Oh, look, Carlton the Bear, Liljegren. Leafs playing forward, cross their blue line, cross the Bruins blue line, and Nyes gives up the puck to protect the body. What? Max Domi has the heart of an Albanian line. Well, his father did too. I'm a fan of the Domis in general. Ty Domi and Max Domi. They're both tough players. They're both tough players. Ty was a tough player when he was playing, and Max, just as tough. Just as tough. Also in 24/7 championship. Well, it's not around anymore, so. I mean, it is, but I can understand that times are tough. It's hard to afford sometimes for some people. I get it. Well, me either. I haven't either. I haven't met a soft Slavic person. Any Croatia, Serbia, Russia, Albania, any of those countries. It's a tough beat in general. 2:15 left in the first period. Leafs still leading the shot count, but they don't have a goal to show for it, just like only one in the first period of the last game because, of course, 2 minutes left in the first period. Ooh. 1:59. Nice play to get the puck out. McCabe. Kampf goes back around the net to keep the puck safe. He has better sense than a defenseman. Put him in the pairs. He can't score, but he's got better sense than a defenseman. Six. 125, 10 shots to 1, and it looks like it's about to get rough. The Habs defenseman Arbor Žekai is Albanian. I don't think anyone can beat him in the NHL. I wish the Leafs had him. Rory's team does, though. But he's a very good player. He is a very good player. I agree. I think I respect toughness in both football and hockey, but if I'm being completely honest, the way I see hockey, at least as a sport and performance-wise, is similar to Don Cherry. Crazy for a 24-year-old to say, I know. But I want toughness and heart, not skill. I mean, skill is good if you don't have the toughness to back it up. Mitch! Just saying. Mitch Marner might have the skill, but he has no toughness to back it up. He might be very talented, but he's still a plug because he's a weak, no-spine player. He just is, especially in the playoffs. When you tighten the game up on him, he does nothing. He does nothing. I don't see any grit out of him, which is like Max Domi. He doesn't score as much, but guess what? He can play both playoff hockey and regular season hockey because he's tough. Leafs pull it forward. Domi is what I want Marner, what Marner should be if you're going to pay him all that money. You know who should be paid 11.5 or whatever? Max Domi. The points might not be there. The heart is. Okay? Honestly, if the Leafs don't win the cup, I want Marner traded. And even then, I want him traded. You know what? I got an idea. Marner and John Tavares for Torrey Krug. 46 minutes left in the period, or 46 seconds left in the period. Xhekaj really improved his offense this year after 3 months in the AHL. Arbor Xhekaj is a good defenseman. We have his brother, too. Oh, yeah, you do. 46.4 seconds left in the period. I don't think so. I'd be afraid of Max Domi. Center ice face-off. I'd be afraid of Max Domi. Mitch Marner, I wouldn't be. Dude's a teddy bear. 46.4. $37 seconds. Playing forward. Oh, no. Benoit. Just get out of it with a draw, please. Don't do nothing stupid. Leafs have played a really good period. Here's the problem. They don't have a goal to show for it, but they do lead on the shot count. Keep this going, boys. Edmondson. Neander. Neander wheels it in. Still has the puck with 4 seconds. Shot. Falls it on. And it's still. And it's covered by Swayman. And it's the end of the first. 12 seconds. That is true. He probably does skate to beat his shadow, but that's the end of the first. No scoring, 0-0. Nylander with a shot, covered by Swayman. It doesn't get under his pads. He falls onto it. And that elapses the time of the first period. Good first period. Leafs lead the shots 12-1. Just like the last game, they led the shots and were drawing 1-1. But I guess the 0-0 is better than 1-1, I guess. But still a draw. But, hey, good performance nonetheless. There's 40 more minutes. We see what you do. How we doing, Mile High? Sub Ryan, go Leafs. Go Leafs, go. But it's still 0-0 after 20. 40 more to go. Possibly more. The way this game's going, probably more. Not just possibly, probably. But that was an entertaining first period. Now, we got 16 minutes in intermission. We're going to take a short break, not talk about the stats, but talk about what I thought and get this one going. Rumble says play positionally well, forecheck, down space, limit freelancing. I agree with that. They've done that pretty well. I don't know if you're a Bruins or Leafs fan, but yeah, I mean, the Leafs have done that pretty well in the past 2 games. Play positionally well, forecheck, down space, limit freelancing. Now the question is, crash the net. Crash the net. You know that's what you got to do after what Tavares did. You had John Tavares crash the net with speed to win the game in Game 5. You know you have to crash the net on Swayman. You can't move him out of his spot, which they were doing late on there in that last little run, was crashing the net. You have to crash the net to get him out of position. He's going to save every snipe. He just is. Now, if a snipe leads to a rebound that he gets out of position on, it gets tipped past him, great. But he's not going to be beat from space. From distance. He's not. He just isn't. But that's what it's been for a pretty good bit of time. is he won't be beaten from distance. But yeah, hit that like button, get us one going. And we're on our way to during the intermission. Sit tight, I'll be back. And I'll give more thoughts like just I did. Sit tight. Well, the way this is going, they probably will go to overtime. But as long as they win, sit tight. Had to go get. They came out of the dryer. Had to hang them up. They were a little bit damp. 9 minutes left till the second period. I think the Leafs have been playing very well as this game is gone. I thought they've been playing very well. I think they've been a very good side as this game has progressed. I think they've checked well. They've shot well. I mean, everything's going their way except for the fact they don't have a goal. I thought they've played very well the past 2 games. They know they have to, but they've played very well the past 2 games. Or I would say the past 3 periods and past 1 game and 1 period, but they played very well. So, there we go. But again, I thought the Leafs had played very well. They've played 4 great periods, honestly 5, because then you have overtime. So the overtime from the last game, they've played 5 straight. At some point, it's got to break, but hopefully not now. So. But again, they've played pretty well over the past 4 regular periods and 1 overtime. They got to keep it going. But again, the way the Leafs are playing, they're building on something here. But again, I woke up today with the feeling they weren't losing today. It wasn't going to be today where they're knocked out. And so far, my feeling was right. They just got to find the goal. Power play is still bad for us. Oh, I agree. They're better at 5-on-5. I mean, they're better at 5-on-5, to be honest. And even then, Jeremy Swayman's making a lot of saves, but they need to just and some eggs and rice. That sounds good and protein fold. Most overrated and underrated NHL player right now, I'd say overrated. Steven Stamkos. I have to say, I think I gotta say Stamkos. I really do. I mean, he's not. I mean, yeah, it's been a couple of years since he was the best player in the league, but people still think of him like that. Yeah, Stamkos, I'd say, is most overrated. Honestly, most underrated, Max Domi. Max Domi should be getting, well, I wouldn't say the love Marner's getting, but the spotlight Marner's getting. That's a good player. Max Domi is that guy, not Mitch Marner. He should be getting that money. He should be getting that spotlight. So, yeah, most underrated, Max Domi. Most overrated, I'm going to go with, I'll go with Stamkos right now. I could be talked into a better answer there, but I don't think Tavares is overrated anymore. But Stamkos is probably in the similar situation as to Tavares, so that's that really. I hope it does, but it's a very healthy thing to eat, though. But waiting for the second period to start. 4:24 left in the intermission. Leafs are plus 340 to win the series. I might just take that up. I mean, well, they would have to win today, and that I'm not so worried about. It's game 7. Like, that's the one. That's the one. But – 0-0 going into the second period. Do you watch any of the Canadian hockey leagues that are not NHL? NHL is technically Canadian, but 99% American. Yes, I watch junior hockey. I watch the OHL. I watch the QMJHL. Yeah, I watch junior hockey besides the World Juniors. Yeah. I've especially when Robertson was at the Peterborough Petes. I watched the Peterborough Petes. I watched the Steelheads a good bit. I watched the London Knights a good bit. The Calgary Hitmen, because, I mean, why wouldn't I watch the team that's owned by Bret Hart? Why wouldn't I do that sometimes as a hockey fan and a wrestling fan? Of course I would. Like, that doesn't surprise anybody. But yeah, I do watch the CHL, the junior leagues, the provincial junior leagues. Yes, I do. Of course, I watch the World Juniors as well over Boxing Day and New Year's. Of course I do. As I said, football, association football, calcio, SOCCER is my first favorite sport, if you're not here for that. And my 1A favorite sport is hockey. Like, hockey's right there. Hockey's right there. So, I mean, it's right there. Hockey and football. I mean, it's like that. And I guess futsal, like, I actually, you know what was fun? Was I was watching the MASL games on Golazo a couple of, like, when it was San Diego versus Chihuahua, that Western final. That was so hockey, like, coded. It was like, wow, this feels like they're just playing a hockey game on grass with a bigger football. It was kind of like, yeah. Like, that was kind of cool. It was like, yeah, this seems a bit familiar in both ends, you know? I don't watch MASL much, but when I do, I always have that thought. Like, actually, yeah, after Mississauga lost the Metro Stars, I stopped watching the MASL because it was hard to find, you know? And then they put it on Golazo, and I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, I can't watch everything either, but, you know. So that is what it is, but horribly. Like, they're trying to sign past it players who have a big name and they're Mexican. Like, that doesn't sound like the smartest plan. And besides, you only have 3 DPs. Lozano, Ochoa. 1 shot against in the first period for the Leafs. Fewest allowed in regulation period by Toronto since 2004 against Philadelphia. But I don't think San Diego will do well overall next year. Not just in Leagues Cup, but in general. I think they're going to have a horrible expansion season. A horrible expansion season. They're going to do the opposite of St. Louis and have a very horrible expansion season. Face off to start the period. Tavares wins the draw, and he goes forward instantly, but it goes straight back to Cole. 40 minutes to go in this game. Labushkin goes around the net. I think San Diego's going to have a horrible, horrible season. They're going to have a horrible season. Like, some recent expansion teams have had some really good seasons. Like St. Louis, LAFC. But some have had some really bad ones, and I think San Diego is going to be closer to bad than good. But that just shows you, like, St. Louis knew how they wanted to play. They knew what they wanted to do. It didn't matter what names they had. They were going to play the way they wanted. Shot! And it goes past the net. That was a locked-on chance, and it goes wide. 1 minute down in the period. I know, that's why I said Chucky Lozano. I said that. And it looks like there was a penalty on the Bruins. 1850. Looks like that might be a high stick. And he's bleeding from the chin. Yep, Leafs are going to get another power play. Bertuzzi got chinned by Pasternak, and Leafs are on the power play until 1650. Leafs got close early in the period. Let's see if they... Oh, a double minor. They got a 4-minute power play. They got a double minor. Oh, no. They're still not going to score. They're still not going to score on a double minor. They have a 4-minute power play. They're still not going to score. I'm telling you now. They have 12-shot advantage, and they have a double minor. A 4-minute high-sticking double minor for the Leafs. They're still not going to score on the power play. Domi, Tavares, Marner, Nylander, Riley to start the power play. And it goes all the way back to Wolff. The power play only has 1 shot. They're 0 for 1. They have a 4-minute power play. If they score... Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I have a bad feeling they won't score on a 4-minute power play. Or it'll go to 4-on-4 like 2 minutes through it. Let's go, Leafs. They got to score. Milwaukee Bucks got eliminated. Ha, 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 ha. You love to see it. 3:24. Playing forward. Marner plays back to the blue line. Nylander up the ice. Domi, cross, and Tavares nowhere near. Shot tipped away. 3:11 left in the power play. How we doing, Sebas? But they got to score on a double minor. I guarantee it'll be under 2 minutes, though. They ain't scoring in the first 2 minutes. They certainly won't score. I don't know about the second 2. They certainly won't score in the first 2 because they've had a horrible time doing that. Give them a 5-minute major, they still couldn't score. .238. Like, you want them to pin these mofos back for 4 minutes, and they have not. 17:22 left in the period. 0-0. 13 shots to 1. They haven't even put a shot on net in 2 minutes. Dear Lord. How about you just pull the freaking goalie at this point? Jeez. Might work better. I don't know. 2:13. 17 minutes left in the period. Long pass. Dude, if that was iced, I swear. Oh, well, dump and chase, but they weren't chasing. Shot blocked. See, you can't shoot from range. Look at that. Huh. I don't even play, well, I barely play floor hockey, and I knew that. Shot. Out of play. 1:49 left in the power play, 14 shots to 1. That was their first shot on goal for the power play. Knies, Bertuzzi, Robertson, Yarncrook, Riley. I guarantee you some of the bigger boys are coming on. But keep Knies on there, please. 1:49. 16:39 left in the period. How we doing, Red Bull Insider? Still 0-0. That's a Leafs defensive zone draw. Okay, 16:39. Leafs win the draw, 147. Drop pass. Now that's a great idea. Domi racing. Nylander. Coyle. 1:18 left in the power play. Icing or offside. 1:14. "14 shots to 1. Still can't put one on a 4-minute power play. How horrible is this? Jesus H. Christ. Offside. Neutral zone face-off. 2 or fewer goals scored in the last 11 of 12 playoff games. And somehow, we're still alive. Hey, we're still alive. I'm still alive. Here's a chance. And Nylander can't even handle. Tavares lays the wood. Luckily, no penalty. Puck goes all the way back, though, for a change. 40 seconds. 34 seconds. Nice. And Bertuzzi. Nice. Shot snipe. Past the post by Robertson. Robertson picks it back up for 17 seconds. Or at 17 seconds left in the penalty. Power play. Somebody lost their stick. Nylander rings it off the boards, and dumbly, that ruins the power play. 4 minutes, no goal. I hate this team. I really do. I say that facetiously, of course. I think Leafs fans sometimes hate their own team, but no, I say that facetiously, you know. I say that facetiously, but, you know, whatever. Pasternak went holding his chin. That's not a freaking high stick. Get the hell out of here. Diving punk plug. Oh, no. Pasternak is a diver, but he's not a plug. Marchand's a plug, though. I swear. Get the damn puck. And Wool's down. Look, you better not give this one away, because if you do, you're screwed. Hate to tell you. Nice. Or DeWar. It was DeWar. Rolls around. Labushkin. 13:33. Shot by Benoit. Saved. Snared by Swayman. 13:30 left in the period. 16 shots to 1. Boston only has a shot on goal. And we got 16. And it's still 0-0. Man, this team, I swear. Why is being a Leafs fan such a hell thing to do? Like, why is it? Why is this hell? This is hell. Talk about the circle of hell. This is like the 7th circle of hell. Fittingly enough, because they haven't won a game 7 in years. And when they did win a series, it was in 6. And when they lost their last series, it was in 5. So far, we may just get to 7, but we don't win in 7. That's why it's the 7th circle of hell. I feel like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. Luckily for me, I feel like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day. This isn't fun. 16 shots to 1, and it's still 0-0. Halfway through the game almost. Of course. Of course. I mean, we're going to lose in the last seconds, aren't we? JVR is going to put it away with like 2 minutes left, and we lose the game 1-0, right? Or he scores the OT winner, right? Ay. Probably. But 13:30 left in the second period. I like the TNT as Jackie Redmond, though. Mondays and whenever the hockey's played. Offensive zone face-off for the Leafs after the TV timeout. 13:30. Lost 6 consecutive home playoff games. So that would be 2. Shot block. That would be 2. They'll be going to game 5 in the first round of last year, right? Yeah, we lost, game 5? Shot blocked away. We lost game 1 and 2 last year. We lost 5 last year in the second round. No, 3, 4, 5. This is 7. So 3, 4, 5, and 1 in the first round. Yep. So game 5 in the first round, game 5 in the second. Games 1 and 2 in the second round. Games 3 and 4 in this season. Yep. Labushkin plays it behind the net. Shot. Nothing there. 12-23. Calm down. Screaming is my thing. Ranting's my thing, don't you know? 3 shots to 15. The Bruins have 3 shots now. It'll eventually end, and hell will be no more for the Maple Leafs eventually. Yeah, like when I'm 70. I'm going to be gray and crotchety by the time the Leafs win a Stanley Cup. Like, it won't even be like 50% grays. It won't even be salt and pepper. It's going to be all gray. By the time the Leafs finally win a Stanley Cup, I'm going to be all gray. It won't even be salt and pepper. Hell, I may be bald. Icing. Hell, I may be bald. 11:33. Wouldn't be shocking. It wouldn't be shocking. Absolutely pancaking Boston on shots, but the way this going, it only takes 1. Be 1,000 years old when the Sabres win a Stanley Cup. You better hope longevity treatments are working by then to get you there. I think you're in the right generation. I think we both are, but it's a tight squeeze. It's a very tight squeeze, but and saved by Wolff. 11:20 left in the second period, 1:20 away from halfway in this series, this game. Thoughts of Miami going after Di Maria. I'm not shocked. This is pretty not unexpected. This is pretty expected. Like 17 shots to 4. Boston starting to get some shots off. Just survive the onslaught, boys. Boston Bruins lost 5 consecutive series clinching games. Well, they have a long streak that they haven't broken either. Some has to give. The Leafs home losing streak in the playoffs or the Boston series clinching game losing streak. Either way, something has to give. By the way, I'm keeping receipts. Some Boston writer said you shouldn't be afraid of the Leafs. That history was going to repeat itself against the Leafs 2 years in a row. I'm keeping receipts. When they lose game 7, it's going to feel so good to be like, oh, what'd you say? 10:36 left in the period. Leafs trying to get the puck out of the corner. 10:29. Leafs still had the puck. Ring it around the net. Nothing there. 38 hits to 30. Long puck, saucer pass. Pick the puck up. Good hit. No penalty. 10:14. Good. Go, 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 go. Dumps and chase. Dump and chase. Stays in the zone. Not for long. Lyubushkin. Good play. I didn't know he was that agile. Shot saved by Swayman. We're halfway through the game. Leafs put another shot on net, and it's saved. Offensive face-off just after halfway through the game and the TV timeout. Kampf gets bodied. I mean, the Leafs are playing well. I mean, you would think they'd score, but man, that man Swayman is unbeatable. This is the same game as the last one. Man, Bert's being beat up. 9:56 left in the first. In the second period. Huh. But with that being said, let's get this one going. Hit that like button. We got a good one tonight, boys. Boston got Swayman in the second or third round, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's even worse. That hurts even worse. He was Magic Beans, and he's still... Oh, wait, didn't the Leafs... Actually, while I'm at it, couldn't the Leafs have got him like the pick before, and they chose to not pick him, and then Boston gets him? Yeah, I think that's what happened too. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. So yeah, that was a double hit on the Leafs. That was a painful double hit, but what do you know? Oh, yeah, Leverkusen won again, by the way. Or didn't lose again, I should say. Leverkusen won today. So they're getting closer and closer to that unbeaten season. Drawn, they're through the final. Save. Punch it away. Good, Wolff. Damn near that could have been the one. That damn near could have been the one. Luckily, it wasn't. Offside. 9:34. 9:34, still 0-0, 18-5. 18 shots, Leafs, 5 Bruins. Joseph Woll luckily kept that out, man. Sammy would have let that in. I hate to tell you, Samsonov would have let that one in. Hate to tell you. I hate to tell you. He would have let that one in. It was a muffin. I don't know if it was a muffin, but it was a easier save, but Sammy would have let that in. 9:34 left in the period. Puck to be dropped. There we go. 9:32, McCabe. Ooh. 9:23. Good. 9:19. Wolff spins it round. Good pass by Wolff. I mean, he's such a good goalie, I swear. I'm such a fan of Joseph Wolff. By the way, he's from Dardenne Prairie, Missouri, if you didn't know. Close to Chesterfield in Maryland Heights in St. Louis. Why is this game so boring? I'd rather it be boring and the Leafs not losing than boring and the Leafs losing. So, it could be worse. Shot, save. Could be worse. Way worse. Good defensive play. The Leafs again. Wow. They're getting close to giving that one up that might just end their season. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if they scored the first goal. Way more. Bruins are starting to, covered by Joseph Wolff. Bruins are starting to get some shots. Leafs had him buried in the shot count. Guess what? The Bruins are starting to get their shots. Bam, 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 bam. But Wolff did cover it, but it'll be a defensive zone face-off for the Leafs. Ay. 8:33. Joseph Wolff, if the Leafs win the Stanley Cup, might just win the frickin' Conn Smythe. He's that good. I've never seen a goalie win the Conn Smythe. He might just be one. I said Jordan Binnington could. Joseph Wolff just might. If they win the cup, of course. But that's a long way to go. The winner of this series will be the loser because of who they play next. Yeah, I know, but it's called finishing the story and absolutely owning the Bruins for once. That's what this is called. Come back and own the Bruins the way they've owned you before. Or come back and finally exercise the Game 7 and Bruins Demons in one fell swoop. That's what this is for. Then we'll lose to Florida again, and I'm okay with it. Well, not exactly, but if we somehow beat Florida after beating the frickin' Bruins, I'm going to laugh. It is going to be mind-boggling, but I wouldn't complain, but it'll be mind-boggling. How we doing, Connor? 8:11 left in the second period, still 0-0. The Bruins are starting to pick up some shots, 7-18. They've tilted the ice near them. Just survive the onslaught. Just survive the onslaught with no damage, preferably, but at least minimal damage. Survive the onslaught. Then go back to onslaughting them. Shot. Block it, get out. Wait, no, don't tell me we're on. Oh, no. And the Leafs are on the penalty kill. Tavares is going to serve the penalty. Boston's on the power play. 2 minutes. Can the Leafs kill it? I don't know. We'll find out. 9 for 24 this series, 6 power play goals this series. Or 9 for 24 this season against the Leafs, 6 power play goals this series. Which is how most of their damage has been done. We've already been on an onslaught recently. Shorty, please. Shorty. Shorty? Maybe? Well, at least I killed some time. 137. They drop it back. Joseph Woll tripping. So they're going to have Joseph Woll tripping, but they're having Tavares serve the minor for Woll. Well, the captain, well, it should be the captain, I guess. Shot. Oh, blocked away. 114. Line change. 104. 0 for 1 on the power play in Game 5. They only had one shot. So far, the Leafs are shutting down their power play, but they still have a minute to go. They're halfway through it. Woll with the save. Kampf. Just smash the puck out of the freaking zone. That would be great. 40 seconds. 6:36. Penalties on Woll, so that's why Tavares is serving it. Okay. And then also Lyubushkin got a minor penalty. But they're only serving a 2-minute power play here, and it looks like they'll be killing the penalty, and there won't be another 2 minutes because it would have been straight on if that was the case. Serving both at the same time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Leafs kill the penalty. 5:58 left in the period. They've killed the penalty. Still 0-0. Now, they're waving the towels. Go get the puck. Good. Go. Tavares with speed. Crashes the net once again. Marner. Bats away. Marner, Jesus Christ, dude. Could have been better. But the Leafs are hanging on again. The Bruins have only scored 1 goal in 5 periods. Almost 5 periods. That's really good, actually. Neander, and it gets tipped away. 5 minutes to go in the period. 25 minutes left in the game, at the very least. The way this is going, it'll probably be more. Nylander, all alone, shot saved by Swayman off the shoulder. Brought down by the Bruins. 4:49 on the break. DeBrusk, oh, what a defensive play by the Leafs. Buzzing, boys, buzzing. Shot saved. Woll. Get it out. It doesn't matter. Just get it to where the guy go. Well, that isn't on TV, on the actual ice, but you get my point. The way I see it. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. 4:21. Get it. Saved by Woll. Covered by Woll. That'll be a face-off. 8 shots to 19, 4 minutes to go. Or 9 shots to 19, 4 minutes to go in the period. Damn. This game's going 5 overtimes. They're going to all be dead by the time. They're going to be all dead by the time this is over. The last man standing is how they win this game. Because they killed a penalty. They didn't get scored on in that power play when they were down a man. In hockey, your fans are going to be very happy about that if you're at your home stadium and you kill a penalty, especially against a hated rival like the Bruins. And any goal throws the balance of the series either way. Well, I wouldn't even say either way. It's either tied or lost, but you know what I mean. Four minutes left in the period. Maybe the game will continue through the TFC game Saturday. I think it will just because of how long hockey is. But here's the thing. If they play a Game 7, I'll be live for both, and I'm ending the live when the Leafs game is over. Then I'll review both games, and we'll see how that does. But I've done this before. Game 6 versus the Lightning. I've done this before. I'll be wearing the TFC jersey for the TFC game. Then I'll put on the Leafs shirt for the rest of the Leafs game. And we'll see how that runs. But you know what it is, and the Leafs shirt will be over there. If there's a Game 7. If not, it'll just be a Leafs versus Dallas or TFC versus Dallas stream and review. But you know what it is. 7 p.m. on Saturday, if necessary. So TFC plays at 6:30. It won't be that much then, I guess. Yeah, because it's TFC at 6:30, right? Oh, by the way, speaking of doubles, the Champions Cup final and the TFC game that day will be a double live and double review. And guess what? I can't wear the suit. I cannot wear the suit for the Champions Cup final. I'm pissed. There's not enough time for me to even change into the suit. Thank you, the Mexican presidential election. That is 6:30 on Saturday, so there you go. TFC starts first. Pachuca hosts Columbus. That's what was moved to June 1st. Nice. Do you watch any Europa League games? I watched the Golazo show. So I watched every goal. Playing forward. I didn't watch the games. I just watched the Golazo show. I can't believe Aston Villa lost to Olympiacos. I mean, I swear, that's not good. 3:49 left in the period. Just survive with a draw. Saved by Wolff. Because he's a great heel, that's why. 3:45 left in the period. 11 shots to 19. Leafs, just hold on, boys. Hold on. Hold on. Get back to the locker room. 0-0. Maybe just steal a goal. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But 3:45 left in the period. Get back to the locker room with a 0-0. 97.5 save percentage for Joseph Woll in the playoffs. From Dardenne Prairie, Missouri, 25 years old. Oh, no. Zaka. Rolls around the net. Ooh. Good. Pick it up, Leafs. Clear. Nice. Loses the puck. You have one in Columbus or Pachuca. Right now I got Columbus. We'll see what happens over the next month before I make my prediction, but I'm not locking it in right now. Save by Woll. Another save. 12 shots to 19. 3:04 in the second period. 23 minutes left in this game, and Joseph Woll is running a masterclass here. I think he's only allowed one goal this whole series. Call me crazy, but I think he has. Like, he's actually only allowed one goal. Playing forward. Shot blocked away. 14 shots to 19. 2:55 left in the period. Oh. Long pass, but it's only past the Bruins blue line. But one shot to 12, 12-7 in the second period. Toronto's been outshot in the second period, but overall they're still out shooting the Bruins. But the Bruins have had them in a freaking siege recently. And Bertuzzi takes it back past the blue line and passes it to a Bruin. 2:22. Shot blocked. Leafs could clear, or at least exit the zone. Neander, dump and chase. Or no, Holmberg. 2:05 left in the period. 22 minutes left in this game, at least. Would you stream 7 if it gets that far? I just said I'm doing a double. I'm doing a Toronto, Dallas, Leafs, Bruins double. on Saturday if it gets to 7. I told you what I'm doing. I told you just 3 minutes ago. And Joseph Wolff faced 2 shots, saved them both. Or even strength, 3 on the power play. 5 out of 5 saved shots. He did not allow a goal in game 4. He only allowed 1 in game 5. He hasn't allowed 1. He's only allowed 1 goal all playoffs since he's played. Since he got put in game 4. 14 shots in 19. 153 left in the period. Neutral zone face-off. Marner's got a goal and 2 assists in this playoffs. Nothing else. Boom, 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 boom. Puck hits the ref. Go, 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 go. Dump and chase. Oh, I feel like this is like playing a 2006 level game, I swear. Paul Maurice, where are you, boy? Oh, Florida, but I feel like well, no. I think that's giving Sheldon Keefe too much credit, but hey, maybe that's a good thing if we play Florida. Shot and spins it around and hits the corner. 1:20 left in the period. Neander. Well, yeah, I think I know why. Shot! Wide. 111. 89. That was Holmberg. And that's an icing on the Bruins. 106 left in the period. 19 shots, 14. That was Holmberg. That's why he didn't have the handle. If it was Nylander, he might have scored. No foul yet. Robertson. 106 left in the period. Just get to the intermission, please. Just going to the Smokies this summer. We don't know what we're doing this summer, but it would be nice to go back to the Smoky Mountains, if nothing else. Liljegren. Now there's Nylander. Shot! Goal! 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 Leafs score! 1-0! William Nylander! They don't want none! Willie Styles is phenomenal! 1-0 Leafs! Willie Styles is phenomenal! It's 1-0! They don't want none! William Nylander with a goal. And what a shot! Deflects off of Swayman and in. That's how you do it. It was greasy, near side. Nylander with a snipe to the near side. And the Leafs lead game 6. Willie Styles, his first goal since March 26th. His 18th career postseason goal. And the Leafs are going to go to the locker room up 1 unless some stupid shit happens. What a goal, Willie. Willie. Free Willie, baby. Michigan. No. Man, what if they put it away there? Shot missed. 37 seconds. Free Willie. Plays forward, 17 seconds, 19:05. And 3 seconds left in the period. And the Leafs lead at the end of the second. Minutes to game 7. Let's go, Leafs. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Go, Leafs, go. Willie Styles. They don't want none. No, you win the Rumble to finish the story. You win the Rumble, game 6, to get to the final battle, game 7, then finish the story. Adrenaline in my soul. Whoa! 20 minutes till we know if we can finish the story. 17 minutes in the intermission, but 20 minutes during the game. We lead, baby. Tonight, we dine in hell. This is Scotiabank Arena. What was that song Steve was referencing that Florence and the Machine made? I was dead when I woke up. I'll be dead when I go to sleep. 7 in Boston. Yep, it'll be in Boston. They got to ship up to Boston if they win tonight. But you know what? I'm not scared. Cody. Duh. I took under 2.5. It's only one goal. It is under 2.5. You degenerate. I'm joking. I kid. I say that the most affectionate way possible. But it is under 2.5. It's 1-0. You think they're going to score another goal? You think they're going to score 3? You think the Bruins are going to score 1? The Leafs are going to, well, that's how the last game ended. But the way this is going and Joseph Woll being a brick wall, you're not going to see 3 goals in this game. I'm telling you now. I think that broke the Bruins. I think that broke them. I have to say it. I think that broke them. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the intermission. And we got one more period of hockey. Hopefully not 2. Hopefully they can hold on for 20 minutes. But they're this close to a game 7. They're inches away. Well, I wouldn't say inches away, but they're about half a mile away from a game 7. You got to finish that run. Pray for the Leafs. I'm praying. I'm praying to the Lord Jesus Christ. The Lord Jesus Christ, God, the Virgin Mary, I'm praying to it all. St. Peter, Virgin Mary. Hey, 1-0 works for you too. You took under 2.5. You took under 2.5. Now I hope so. Now, all I wish I did have on was a cornicello and the cornuto, but I think we could do. The cornicello would be nice right now. That would be nice right now, but what can you do? I pray to Buddha, I guess works too. But I'm not Buddhist. I'm not a Buddhist, so yeah. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the intermission. Talk about how awesome, how phenomenal Willie Styles is, and pray and hope that we see a win and get to a game 7. Sit tight, be back. 1-0 Leafs. We're back. We're back. And, yeah, it took a little bit longer to get back from intermission, but yeah, sometimes it does. Still got a pretty good number for a hockey game. 3 minutes till the end of intermission. Got caught in a little bit of a conversation, but 3 minutes to the end of intermission, it worked perfectly. I pretty much already had my thoughts at the end of the period, so whatever. We're back. 1-0 for the Leafs. Neander with a late goal in the second period. At the last second of it. Well, the last seconds. How we doing, Alex? Leafs leading, boys. Leafs leading. 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away from Game 7. Whoo, baby. It was always going to be this way, wasn't it? Man, the Leafs love to... Boom. Yeah. That's how it had to be. So, 20 minutes to grind this one out. Let's go. You know, I don't blame you. And if I was a drinker, I'd probably be drunk by now. Ooh. TFC. I'd choose TFC right now. The way they're playing under Herdman, I have more belief in them than I do the Leafs in the playoffs. Even if we get it to a Game 7. They've done this before twice. They've came back from 3-1 down against Boston twice to go to a Game 7 in Boston and lose the Game 7 in Boston. This is the way it has to be. Come back from 3-1 down, go to Game 7 in Boston. You want to slay the dragon? Don't choke in Game 7 like you've done twice before in this situation. And then another time in a slightly different situation, but still a Game 7 in Boston. Because you actually led that series in 2019. Then you couldn't close it at home in Game 6 on Easter Sunday. Then you play a Game 7 in Boston. So you've choked 3 Game 7s to Boston, and 2 of them were coming back from 3-1. And the second one, you could have won the series before it. And you didn't. But of course, it's going to be more like 2013 and 2018 to slay the dragon. But even then, you still have to beat them in a Game 7 in Boston. So even like 2019, that's still the same. Somehow I'm not a drunkard thanks to these 2 teams. Somehow I'm not. Third period starting, boys. We go. Should be about 1 more hour, unless they do something stupid. Well, there's going to be some stoppages. Let's say about 45 minutes, but it takes 20 minutes to play, or 45 to play 20. And they've dropped the puck. Tavares wins the draw. 20 minutes to a Game 7 in Boston on Saturday, and a double live watch-along for Toronto FC and the Toronto Maple Leafs on Saturday night. First lead heading into the third period for the Leafs this series. Leafs defending well. Riley passes it, pushes it out of the zone. 19-28. Saucer pass. And didn't get iced. I mean, he's from St. Louis. I mean, I'm not surprised. They didn't make the playoffs, but, I mean, of course, Jason Tatum wears a Blues jersey. He's from St. Louis. 19-12 left in the period. Stoppage of play. Personally, I don't know if I want Austin to play Game 7. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. 19-12. Face off in the defensive zone. Icing against the Leafs. You got to get Cole out of the circle. I mean, he jumped. Get him out of the circle. 19-12 left. Benoit. 19:03. 1 minute down, 19 to go. 41 down, 19 to go. Oh, no. Shot, saved by Wolff. Another shot from the Bruins, but what a save by Wolff. Brandon Carlo. I don't care about basketball right now. I don't care. I really don't care about basketball right now, so no. Who you got on the Canelo fight? Canelo. Then again, the last time I had Canelo, we got beat by a tomato can, so I don't know. Last time I was sure about Canelo, we got beat by a tomato can, so yeah, what do I know? What do I know? Shot saved. Sounds like it's raining. Yeah, it is. 18:44. Defensive zone face-off. Leafs win it. Now, just clear that damn puck out. Like, kill as much time as you can. It would be nice if you get a second goal, but offside. Kill as much time as you can. Both save. $18.37. Center ice face-off. Joseph Woll seeking to become first goalkeeper to record all three first playoff wins when facing elimination. And he would have to record a fourth if he so does win tonight. He would have to record a fourth. Have to extend that record if he gets that record tonight. 18:20. Bruins enter the zone. Shot. A muffin, and luckily that wasn't what beat him. I would have freaking been mad. That would have been classic Leafs. Frederick, shot. Blocked. Joseph Woll gets there. Leafs, Riley behind the net. 17:57. Time is ticking. Ticking, ticking, ticking. Time goes by so slowly. Who did that song? Tapped away by Swayman. Who did that song? I could. Shot saved by Woll. Ripped from the point, saved by Woll. 17 minutes, 33 to go. 20 shots to 15, 1-0 Leafs. Oh, saved by Woll. Still making saves. First star of the game, Joseph Woll. Second star, William Neander. Third star, I'm going to say Morgan Riley. Yeah, as it stands. Oh. Clear the puck. Get it out. 17 seconds. Rips. Side past the post. Somebody broke their stick. Don't exactly know who. Somebody broke their stick. Behind the net. 17 minutes to go. Pasternak, 3 shots on goal, 10 attempts. Leafs still have the puck in their own zone. Edmondson. Nice. Shot. Tavares over the net. Punched over the net, really. Shouldered over the net. Leafs with their first shot of the period. Domi. 16:42. Shot. Rings around the boards. 16:34. 16:28. Wolff smacks it round the boards and it'll be cleared. Bertuzzi. Burt. Deeks, but nothing there. Marner skates back to try to get it back. McAvoy. Drop pass. Shot. Nothing there. Leafs can clear. Burt wheels it. Marner defending. McAvoy. Round the corner. 15:50. Up to Marner. Marner almost lost the puck. Luckily, a Leaf was right there. Holmberg gains the zone. Holmberg in. Shot! Nope. Are the penalties not being called? It shouldn't be. It's the third period of a game 6. It should be barely called. Especially if it's for Boston. 15:21 left in the third period. Line change for the Leafs. 15 minutes. 15:10. Shot save wide. Leafs still have the puck. 15 minutes to go. 1/4 through the third period. 3/4 left to go. 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. Which MLS stadium be good for Survivor Series? I think BMO Field could do it. It'd be November and snowy, but they do have the heated rings. BMO Stadium, I could also see LA doing it. So both BMOs, to be honest. Q2 Stadium. Tavares snides! Wide! That could have been the dagger, but it wasn't. John Tavares scored last year in Game 6 in the first round to send him through the round. Could have scored in Game 6 this year to basically end it and keep them alive, but he did not. 14-11. Bertuzzi wheels it round, still in the Leaf zone. Up. 14 minutes. Still 1-0 Leafs. Labushkin at the red line. Riley. Domi. Cross. Tipped away from Marner. Bertuzzi. Spins. Did Samsonov get benched? Yes, and he should have. Shot. Saved by Wolff. And another save by Joseph Wolff. Oh my God. The Leafs survive. Saved. And it's covered by Wolff. 13 minutes to go. Joseph Wolff. What a wall. Joseph Wolff, the wall. Let's go, boys. Well, I mean, he is our captain. Hockey has the best kits. I agree. I mean, the Bruins kits are clean. I like their 100th anniversary jerseys. And the Leafs, well, they've always had clean kits, even though I do like the new Leaf better than the old Ballard Leaf. We go to a commercial. No. Joseph Wolff's from Dardenne Prairie, Missouri. It's close to St. Louis. I should know. It's close to Chesterfield. Who's winning? The Leafs are winning 1-0. Joseph Wolff saved the lead. Just so you know. John Tavares. He's the captain. This is adult small. But the Leafs are winning by 1-0. Joseph Woll's having a game. Do you wish a Walrus was your goalie? Now that we have Joseph Woll, no. Joseph Woll does good enough. Joseph Woll is just as good, if not better, than the Walrus. Now, when Freddie Anderson was our goalie, yes, no relation. He spells it differently. When Freddie Anderson was our goalie, yes. When Garrett Sparks was our goalie, yes. When it was Samsonov, yes. When it was Calvin Pickard, yes. Do I need go on? When it was Jack Campbell, yes. When it was Curtis McElhinney, no, Curtis McElhinney was pretty good. He just never was a starter. There's 2 goalies that I think have been the best since Felix Potvin in Leafs history. That is James Reimer and Joseph Woll. Curtis Joseph was good. Also good for the Blues too. He played for both the Leafs and Blues. Yeah, I'm a fan of Cujo. But Potvin, Cujo, we had some really good goalies in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then ever since we haven't, until James Reimer. And then after James Reimer, nothing until Joseph Woll. I mean, sometimes they were serviceable, like Curtis McElhinney. I still think he should have been the starter over Freddie. Fight me. But Freddie's playing so well for the Carolina Hurricanes. He didn't for the Leafs. He always blew game 7s. I mean, well, Jack Campbell did too. Who am I kidding? Jack Campbell did too. Who am I kidding? And Joseph Woll might. But I believe in him more than I do anybody else. Joseph Woll is the new Felix Potvin. He is the new Felix Potvin. Fight me. Joseph Woll is the new Felix Potvin. 13-10 left in the period. McAvoy with a rip. Tavares with a defensive play. What a defensive play from the captain. See, that's better. Shot. Wide. Cover the net. Good. Clear. Nobody's there. Get it out. Good. 12:50. Pasternak. McCabe wheels around. Plays the puck up to Charlie McAvoy. 12:37. Benoit. McCabe wheels it round to DeWar. 12:24. Kampf gains the zone. 12:15. Yarncrook. Oh, Kampf does nothing with it, but Yarncrook gets there to the loose puck. Riley. Shot. Kampf. Shot. Blocked. 12 minutes to go. Riley wheels it wide. Woo! 11:51. Thoughts on Osho Speed becoming a Leafs fan? Well, I guess Harold Ballard had to curse us somehow. Curse us again somehow. Morgan Riley. 11:31 left in the period. Shot wide. Kampf loses the puck. Van Riemsdyk plays it up. Goal. You better not, man. Robertson. Goal for Necaxa. Oh, you son of a... Don't do that to me! Wait. Does that mean Pachuca's losing? Wait, does that mean Pachuca's losing? Cambindo? I'm not paying attention. I'm watching the Leafs. Don't do that to me. By the way, what's going on, Querétaro? By the way, what's going on with Halifax? Let's go to FOTMob. Halifax versus Saint Laurent. Who's playing Toronto? Penalties? Oh, my Lord. CS Saint Laurent just beat Halifax in penalties. We're going to play a League One Canada team in the quarterfinals. we're going to Quebec to play a League One Quebec team. Holy crap, Toronto's going to the quarterfinals. We're going to beat the shit out of them over 2 legs. Oh, my God. Shot blocked away. 10 minutes to go. We're halfway through the period. I didn't expect this. I'm sorry. I just realized the TFC are going to win their freaking quarterfinal tie by like the aggregate of 10-0. That feels good. I don't care what you say. And the Leafs are winning. You know, I like it because he doesn't let anything in, just like that walrus in the commercial. Yeah, I like it. Wall's the walrus. Wall the walrus. Joseph Walrus. Well, we'll do it. Well, I just found out Toronto was going to win their quarterfinal tie 10-0. 9:22 left in the period. Leafs still leading 1-0. By the way, that means I got one quarterfinal tie wrong, and that was Halifax. Everything else was right. And, I mean, Pacific almost lost on penalties, but this is just sad. Freaking hell, Halifax. That is just sad. 5 out of 6 correct. So, quarterfinals. Calgary versus Vancouver. Atletico Ottawa versus Pacific. Ford versus Montreal. CS Saint Laurent versus Toronto FC. We're going to the semifinals, baby. It was Cambindo. I thought it would be, but... Well, that's good news. Toronto just got a free pass at the semifinals of the Canadian Championship, TFC, and the Leafs are winning. 9 minutes left in the period. We're over halfway through the period. 10 more minutes. Less than 10 minutes to go. We're over 50 minutes through the game. Speaking of, let's look at Mexico during this time break. Necaxa 1-1 draw with Querétaro. It was Cambindo, and then they allowed a goal to La Torre. 1-1. Jesus Christ. I know this is the game because this is a commercial, so good. And Pachuca plays Pumas at 10:15, which, you know what, maybe I'll watch. Oh, wait, that means I have to put it on my... Crap. That means I have to put it on my box. That won't happen then. It won't happen then. Yeah, I just read that before you did. Samsonov is 0-3, Wolves 3-0. No, Samsonov got a win in this series, but he is 1-2. No, 1-3. He played the first 4 games, got pulled the third period of game 4, and he was the reason they lost the game. Wolves 2-0. But Samsonov did get a win. I can't believe he did, but that was against Linus Ullmark, not Jeremy Swayman. That's what matters. Samsonov's not good enough to beat Jeremy Swayman. He is to beat Linus Ullmark. Problem is, they're probably not going to play him in Game 7, but Wolff should be starting anyway after what's been going on. So that's just my opinion. 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Let's get this done, boys. Leafs have an offensive zone face-off. Single digits, babies. Single digits. To a Game 7. Montgomery looks angry. Ha, ha, ha. Behind the net. Back to the blue line. Leafs stay on side. Behind the net once again. Bertuzzi. Could there be a Michigan shot? Domi not good enough for a rebound. Tips. Bertuzzi. Kicks it. Domi, 9:02. Bertuzzi, Domi. 8:56 left in the period. Finish them off, Leafs. That is pretty funny. Whoa, oh. He might have nearly, that might have been the one. Luckily not, but damn. 8:40, get out of the screen, get out of the screen, get out of the screen. Shot, block, get it, go. Saucer pass to mid-ice. 8:30. 8:28. This is going to be the longest 8 minutes of my life. Benoit. Clear. Ooh. Marchand. Thought he would deke, but he's just a rat plug. You know, I haven't said Marchand's name much in this video. That's wild. What a rat plug, Marchand. Pasternak. Don't let him Michigan. I swear. Clear, Yarncrook. Clear. 7:53. Getting so close to the final fourth of this period. The final five, if you'd like to call it, but you know what it is. The final fourth. "21 shots, 24. Defensively, greasy. Edmondson, Kampf. Short pass. Tips past Swayman, 7:20. 1-0 Leafs. Still 1-0. Hey. Good. Leafs pick it up. 2 or fewer goals in the last 11 to 12 playoff games, but doesn't matter. They're still winning right now. 7 minutes to go. $6.59. Did Bunning get traded? He left as a free agent. I think he's playing for the New York Islanders right now, isn't he? Hold on. Where's my keyboard? There we go. Michael Bunting. $6.59 left in the game. Bunting plays for the Penguins, actually. Oh, no, he went back to Dubas. I think Gauthier went to the Islanders. My bad. I got the fourth liners mixed up. $6.49. I got crap fourth liners mixed up. That's all I did. Plays forward. Marner still on the puck. $6.39. Marner. Open ice. Cross pass. Shot. Cleared. $6.30. Icing. Leafs have an offensive zone face-off. $6.28. No, I don't think so. I think hockey fans are they're very accepting of new fans. Especially, I mean, maybe. No, they're I think Leafs fans are, as far as I know. I think Blues fans are too. From what Bruins fans maybe won't, but I think most hockey fans are accepting of new fans. He's playing for the Penguins. Yeah, I said I got the crap fourth liners mixed up. Bunting went back to Dubas with the Penguins. Gauthier went to the freaking Islanders. I got the crap fourth liners mixed up. That's it. Nice. Oh, what a flick. 6:18 left. Geeky. Down to 6. Oh, McAvoy. Oh, luckily, no. I was about to say, damn. Tavares. Rings it off the glass. And that's an icing on the Leafs. Oh, no icing, actually. 5:53. $5:43. DeWar. Pasternak. 5:36. That is icing. Defensive zone face-off, 5:28. Is net empty yet? No. They wouldn't do that yet. They're only down 1. I'd say about 2 minutes. Around the 2-minute mark, they're going to pull Swayman. $21-24 shots. Leafs still lead on shots. Win the draw, 26 seconds before the final 5. The final quarter of this period. And another offside, 5:21. The Leafs have finally figured out Boston's system. That's the good news. Yeah, that is true. They finally have. What's the successful rate of empty net goals? I would say about 75%. I really need to look at the numbers for that. I'd say most games with empty nets end up getting, I'd say, 60. I'll have to. I feel like it's high. Oh, no. Don't tell me they're checking. What are they checking? Ay, ay, ay. 521. Fair enough. $5.21. And the Leafs are going. What the hell? Wall should just be called Wall instead. That's close enough. Wall to wall. 521. What the hell? I need to know what they're looking at. What the hell? Thanks for the rest, Bruins. Oh, so they were trying to see how many seconds should be on the clock. That's all. Is it raining there? It was a little bit, but you ain't hearing it right now. I think it still has rain over us. But thanks for the free timeout. 5:21 left in the third. They're checking the time. Yeah, that's what I was reading. Free rest for the Leafs. Face off for the Leafs. Defensive face off. Defensive zone face off. Leafs win the draw. That's why you don't give us rest. Bruins, 5:15. The final 10 seconds. 5:05:08, but 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is iced with 5 minutes to go. We're in the final 5, the final quarter of the period. 5 minutes to go. They were checking. Yeah. 5 minutes to go in this game. The final 5, the final quarter of the period. 1-0 still. The Leafs lead 1-0 with 5 minutes to go in game 6, where they have to win. Max Domi, 6 of 12 on the face-off circle. Geeky, 3 of 6. And the Leafs win the draw, but the run wasn't good enough to stop the Bruins from getting the puck. But Domi won the face-off, though. Corner, Geeky in the corner. McAvoy with a save. 443 save by Wolff. Ooh, baby. .443. They do not have a shootout in the playoffs because they don't want to decide a game on a shootout. Now, funnily enough, the World Juniors and the World Championships can end on a shootout in the IHHF, but for some reason, or at least it could, but the playoffs don't. But I think that's fair. I don't like the shootout. If the Leafs lost the cup in Game 7 on a shootout, I'd smash my head against the wall. And that would just be something the Leafs would do. So, no, don't even. But the overtime is 5-on-5 for 20 minutes instead of 3-on-3 for 5 and then a shootout. Oh, they do have a penalty shot, though. I think a penalty shot happened in the Hurricanes game, the last one they played, I think. But there is a penalty shot, like a shootout shot. If you get fouled in the process of shooting the puck with a clear chance to score, penalty shot instead of a power play. Like if you're all alone, there's basically dog so. It's basically for dog so, but in hockey. That's basically how a penalty shot gets called, is for dog so. And that's basically it. Like if you got an obvious chance to score a goal and they foul you to stop you, penalty shot. For less than 5 minutes. Tavares 14-21 on faceoffs. Leafs win the draw. 4 minutes left. Neander scored the goal. 19:05 in the second period. 4:33. Nice. Oh, and they don't even run to get the puck back or keep the possession. That's a trip, I swear to God. Nice. Wheels it into a Bruins' hands. Not a bad idea, but not the best either. 4:13. Benoit. Plays it into the zone. Saved by Swayman. Pushes it. 4:05. Getting under 4 minutes in the third period. Still 1-0 Leafs. 3:55. Can the Leafs hold? 3:47. Shot. Oh, past the post. Just barely. And it rings around the boards. That's not an icing because the Leafs didn't touch it or didn't pass it to make it an icing. 3:22. 3:19. Leafs. Domi streaking. Domi, what a save by Swayman. 3:10. Marner. 3:05. Yes. Yes, I am a proud redneck. Damn it, Domi. Should have put it over his shoulder. I thought that was going to be it. I thought that was going to be the dagger, but no. 3:05 left in the game. 25 shots to 21. I think that's an offensive zone face-off. Ty Domi's in the crowd. Love it. Lovely. Love it. Lovely. Love it. 3:05 left in the game. Leafs are 3 minutes away. The longest 3 minutes of our life to a Game 7 in Boston. I feel like I say this every year. Center ice face-off. Neutral dot. And the Bruins win it. That's not a trip. I swear to God. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. 2:55. Swayman plays it to McAvoy. McAvoy. 2:43. Behind the net. Leafs could pick it. They do. Shot wide. 2:27. Riley. Nice steal. Leafs could clear. They don't, but they do. Okay. Oh, here we go. Willie Styles goal. They don't want none. They're going to 7. 2-0 Leafs. Willie Styles goal. Forehand, backhand, and the game is over. The Leafs are going to Game 7 in Boston. You just knew it had to happen. The final battle on TD Garden Ice. Swayman gets beat. Willie Styles, 5-hole, forehand, backhand, all alone. Willie wins them a game. He's back, baby. The migraines are over, but now he's the Bruins headache. Come on, baby. Willie Styles. Now he's the Bruins headache. Let's go. Willie Styles, boys. Wall and Willie. .203 left in the game. And that's going to be what it needs. Playing forward. Empty net for the Boston Bruins. 1:45 left in the game. Oh, Empty netter. Yeah, no. Damn it. Thought so. 134. And Wolff puts it down. Marner. Oh, he missed it. Well, here's the good news. It's 2 goals. We scored 2 goals, 120. Leafs might upset Boston. We're back, baby! Put a K on them. Put a K on them. Put a K on them. We still got to win 7, but I think Boston might just fall. They've done it again. Riley Nyes with the assists. Neander with a forehand, backhand, 5-hole to clinch a game 7. Now you got to win it. No, they ain't. Oh, boy. This was the time. It had to be this way. The Dragon's ready to be slayed, but it's got to be this way. 30 seconds. 32 seconds to go. William Nylander with both goals. And this will be the Bruins' 6th consecutive series clinching loss. Man. And plays forward 15 seconds. Hold the shutout. Just hold the shutout. That would be so good. 10-second shot. Saved. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Leafs win game 6. And they tie the series 3-3. With a 2-0 win over the Boston Bruins. And let's go. Double live stream on Saturday. Good luck versus the Panthers. I think we're about to flip the switch on them. Don't tell me they're going to give them the goal. Wait. Bruins may have scored a goal in the last second. Not that it matters. It's still 2-1, but looks to me that Panthers got too much rest. Just like we did last year going against the Panthers. And it's 1-2 for Boston. They still have to play a second. Damn it. They scored. Damn it. Bruins fumbled the bag. They still scored. Joseph Woll gives up the goal, the only goal of his game with a .1 to go. Why do we got to give it to him? And now it's a final. The Bruins score. It's 1-2, but the Leafs still win. I feel like that's bullshit, but okay. The puck crossed the line with a .2 left, and it doesn't matter. The Leafs win 2-1. Who even scored? The puck crossed the line. They don't even know who scored. Bruins goals. I'm going to wait for this to come in. Imagine losing at the very last second. Well, thank God we didn't lose at the last second, but the Bruins got an answer. Oh, yeah, I would have been mad. Thank God Willie scored the frickin' scored the frickin' 5-hole, because I swear to God if he didn't. It was Morgan Geekie unassisted. Okay. I'm going to put that there because I can. 1-2 final. Still, Leafs win 1-2. They're going to game 7. Well, we didn't lose at the very last second, but if Willie didn't score, we would have went to overtime at the last second. Such is life. With that being said, Leafs win. We're going to Game 7 on Saturday, so you know what that means. Leafs win. Oh, boy. But they won, so. But Morgan Geekie scored the goal with a 0.1 second left to make it 1-2. Joseph Woll doesn't get a shutout, but you know what? He pretty much did anyway. Who cares? Of course. Yeah, Oilers are for real this time. But with that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow or see you within the hour for the review of this game. I'll see you then. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Go Leafs, go. We got to finish the story. We have a chance to finish the story and slay the dragon on Saturday night. And we'll see it live on this channel. And what TFC does as well. Last time the Leafs won a first-round series, guess what? It was a double live. I'm just saying. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. Big win. Go Leafs, go.